What's up, guys? Chris up the actor here, man. Welcome to another video. This is a different type of video. This is more of a story time, and this is a story of when I got kicked out of my dad's house in New York and I was homeless. So, where can I start? All right, boom. So when I started I lived in Florida for a little bit, then I came back to New York because I'm originally from Queens in New York and stuff. And I decided after high school to live with my dad and pursue acting in New York and everything. So he had a house already. I was like, man, okay, I'm gonna live with him. My mom's been taking care of me all this time. It's time to move on, try to get the house. I didn't want, honestly, at first I was supposed to go to college. I got accepted at LIU Brooklyn, right? And he decided to save money up. Decided to stay with him to go to school like that. And it was okay for a couple months. I started I had a job. I worked at Zara in Roosevelt Field. Like if you guys in Long Island, like you guys from Long Island or Elmont area, you guys would know that area, like Roosevelt Field Mall and stuff. So so boom, son. When I was I think I was 2017. I was 19, I think 19, and I started moved out of my house and I left my car here and stuff, and I had to go try to get a new car in New York because I didn't want to fly over there because I was still doing payments on that car. So I just left that car in Florida, and I was like, I'm just gonna get a new car and start a new life. Do what I gotta do. I had so much plans to really blow up in New York at that time. I felt like I was gonna get there because I was in New York. Cause the big dream, you want to come back. I'm from there, so I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy. I got family, I'm good. I don't got nothing to worry about. They're gonna take care of me. That's what mess you up. Sometimes you don't always rely on family. Sometimes you gotta rely on yourself to make it happen for yourself. You feel me? So so yeah, when I first moved in, it was cool. It was nice. It felt good. I felt comfortable. I got a job. I was working every day, making my money happen, doing everything. But it got to a point that got really controlling, and he thought that he can run my life and still a kid because he missed my childhood. He missed my childhood. Like he really missed my childhood because I wasn't really growing up with him like that. Because my mom and him was separated for a long since I was like a young kid. You feel me? So, yeah. So when I worked at Zara, I used to work every day. Sometimes it was 4 in the morning. Sometimes I used to take his car to go work and everything because they have shipment days and everything like that. And it was cool. It wasn't that bad. It was a nice job. I made 11 an hour at that time. It wasn't that bad at the time. It's bad. It's bad now because niggas making way more because time is flying. 2021, 2022. Minimum wage is gonna get higher with that process. You feel me? And when I was living there, I felt trapped. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I felt trapped. At first it was good, but later at that time, I felt really trapped in living there because how he was, because he's Haitian. He's very strict. He by the book. You know how Haitians are. They think about the old-fashioned stuff, and they come to America thinking it's the same way. It's not the same way. To all these Haitian parents, I'm not trying to judge you, but it's not the same way. Trust me, it's not. It's a way to do it. You're going to raise your kid, we're going to raise your kid. But do it different. Do it a better way to make them understand because the kids are going to rebel against you if you keep pushing them the wrong way. Pushing them the way that you did it because we're in America, man. It's a different type of times. 2020, 2019, 2018, stuff like that. It's not like how you guys growed up. It's a different type of way. So, because social media and everything, they don't know, Haitians, they don't know all this social media stuff, you feel me? They don't know what's going on, all that type of stuff. They think it's everything's by a book, everything's what they say. But sometimes it doesn't work. My mom is a cool person. If you guys see my recent video, she's really cool. You can see a difference between my mom and my pops. My pop's a little bit strict, but right now we're good now. I'm just telling you guys a story about what happened, what I was going through. So, boom. When I was living there, it was a little toxic. You feel me? It was a hella toxic because there was his wife. I didn't like her at all. Me and her always argued and stuff. I didn't call her my stepmom or none because I didn't really see her as a stepmom. Because I had so much hatred towards her because she kept trying to bridge a gap between me and my pops, and I didn't like that stuff. I had so much issue when I tried to go hang out with my cousin. He called my cousin and said, yo, make sure he home this time. I'm 19 years old, bro. Come on, son. Niggas is grown already. I got my own job. I'm working towards getting my own car. And niggas is still bashing me, talking about the family. Because what he usually did, he used to talk around, when I was living in that house, he used to talk everything bad about me around the family. And I didn't do nothing. All I did was work and go out. Every time I tried to go to a party, he said, oh, Christoph doing gang stuff, bad stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm not in no gang. I'm not in none of those. I was just doing my job, working and shit. You feel me? And trying to get out there. But you know, when you try to do your own thing and he doesn't like one, and you know it's different from what he sees, they're gonna think like, oh, he's doing bad things because it's not going by the book of what you say. You feel me? So when I was there, right, living there, every day I used to like try to leave the house as much as I can, try to go to somebody else's house because how toxic it was. Haitians like I wasn't used to it, that type of vibe. That's why, because my mom was laid back, living with her, I was chilling, doing my own thing. Cause I was already on my own already after high school. I was already doing my own thing already, going to parties, working, driving a car, doing all that type of mess. I didn't rely on nobody. I just relied on myself. Cause I was already my own man after high school. Even before high school. Like I was already my own man. I do what I want, son. Like dead ass. But I was a good kid, you know. I did my job. I graduated high school. I got accepted to a good college. You know, I want to go back to New York to pursue acting again, and do what I gotta do to make it happen. But living there made me feel suffocated because I have no car. And in New York, in Long Island, it's a little harder for transportation, like in Queens and Brooklyn, because there's so much trains and buses. But in Long Island, everything's more spaced out, so you kind of do need a car. And if you in New York, you guys know Long Island Railroad. That's the only thing that closest that'll take you to the city. You feel me? And every time I tried to go out, he used to always try to watch me and call me every time to run my life like I'm still in high school. You feel me? That's what made bridge a gap between me and him. And he used to gossip. He was a gossip guy. He used to gossip around the family, and he had a stepdaughter that did worse bad stuff than me. And I'm getting like the most hate. You feel me? I didn't like that because I moved into their house. It was her, the stepdaughter was my little sister, and then the stepmom, my dad, and a grandma. I hate that grandma, by the way. She was really rude to me. I don't like you still. I still don't like you. I still hate you. You feel me? I still don't like your ass. You feel me? I'm not gonna do nothing. I'll get a female for you. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not gonna. No violence in my case. No violence in it. But yeah, son. When I was living there, man, it was hard, bro. It was really hard. Cause I had to like figure out what to do. Cause I came in there. I came off an instinct. No one wanted me to go, but I feel like I didn't want. I kept like not listening to people to do my own thing, to make like really just try to bridge a gap between me and real big shit to happen for myself. I had so much dreams, bro. I had so much dreams at that time. Right now, my life is good, but right at that time, I had so much things I need to get done, and living there made me feel suffocated. I got skinny. I didn't eat a lot because he used to say shit to me that really pissed me off, and we used to argue all the time. I used to get mad because I have anger issues. If you guys don't know, I have real anger issues I still need to work on. And I used to always fight in school. I used to always be on, but I used to really, now it's like I'm more certain. At that time, I was still going through shit, but at the same time, I was still trying to try to have happiness between my dad and me, because we ain't really grow up together like that. So he used to just send me money, and I used to fly to New York to see him, visit him and stuff, and go through that. But yeah, man. When a couple months passed and living there, like I kept working and stuff like that. I kept doing my thing, doing all the right things, And it's just at that point when I was trying to do my own thing, when I was trying to party, and when I got a car, let me tell you, when I got a car, everything really changed. The niggas was watching me every time. I was like, bro, I'm a grown man. I'm doing my own thing. Let me do me. Like, he won't let me drive anywhere to Brooklyn. He won't let me go see my friends. He won't let me do anything like that. It was toxic. And I was just doing my thing and being a good kid and trying to work. All I did was work and go home. That's all I did. Work. Trying to get New York is so expensive, so it was hard to get your own place. Like, it was really hard at that time. I didn't really have the funds. So I just didn't even think about getting my own place because I felt like I should have when I first got there. I feel like I really should have not went to that house, because at that time that really made me a different person. I was depressed. I was skinny. I was just going through it. I really wanted to just say fuck it, fuck life, son. But yeah, man. It was one day that I argued with the aunt, the stepmom. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Argued with the stepmom, right? And how am I say this? I honestly, this is gonna sound crazy. I ate pizza in my room. when they said I was eating at a table. But I didn't want to be around them. I used to just stay in my room the whole time and not really talk to them. You feel me? I just stayed to myself. They used to say, "Oh, why he never come outside? Why he always what's the word? Why he always trying to be isolated? Because like I don't really fuck with y'all like that. You feel me? Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all niggas is weird. All y'all, even my pops, I did not like them at all, son. All of them, like I did not fuck with them, bro. I wanted to leave that house. That stepmom, she was a really, really toxic person. She really messed up what me and my dad had, and sometimes he still kind of. I still talking about that whole situation, but he's still kind of still on their side. So I really just watch my back. You feel me? But he's still my pop. I'm still gonna love my pops regardless. But it's still, I'm gonna do my own thing, and you're gonna do your own thing. You feel me? I'm a grown man. You're a grown man. But I'm gonna do my own thing regardless. I don't care what nobody say. You can diss me, all that type of shit. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still me at the end of the day. So yeah, man. When I was going through that shit, it was one day she argued about pizza and stuff, and then my dad told me, "Hey, I think that it's best for you to leave and go somewhere else, maybe your aunt, or go back to Florida, and figure it out." I felt hurt because it's like, wow, you really choose your family, your her over your phone. I'm his only son, by the way. I'm his only son, and he did that to me. He did that to me. So I felt so bad. I felt so broken like around that time, man. It was hard. It was really hard. But damn, talking about this, it really gives me back crazy memories. But yeah, it was really hard. I had the first thing I did, like the day I went to LIU Brooklyn to apply for an apartment. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna go get a place. I'm just gonna pay that apartment, like housing, like college shit, college housing and stuff. I was gonna do college housing. You feel me? And my mom called me, telling me, say, "Hey, Chris, you need to get the house right now." I'm like, "What's going on? What's going on?" They're trying to Baker act you. If you guys know Baker act, you're just trying to take you to a crazy place, thinking I'm crazy because I had an argument with the mom and stuff. And then when I found out, I took the train back home, and the first thing I did was pack my clothes and put in a car and drive around and stuff. I left. I didn't tell nobody anything. I just dipped. No, I didn't call my dad, tell him I'm leaving. Anything. I just left and dipped. No one knew what happened. No one knew at the night I left and stuff. No one knew. Everybody was like, "Yo, where Chris off at? Where he at?" He kept calling me. I'm not answering no calls because I know how he is. He kicked me out. So I'm like, I left already. You don't gotta say too much. There's no plan to do this. When I'm leaving, I'm out. When I'm out, I'm out. Straight up. When my mom told me that shit, I was like, "Yo, all right, I'm out then. Like, this how they moving? Fuck them niggas, son. Because all them niggas is weirdos. All he do is gossip about me and make stuff happen about me. I still love my pops, but he kind of fucked up on that shit. He still fucked up. I talked to him about that shit like recently. Like I already talking about all that shit. That's water under the bridge. But I'm just telling y'all because I want to get my story out. See how like who I am, why I move, type of move. Like trusting people is really hard nowadays because family's gonna do you worse than friends, man. I'm telling you, family's gonna do you worse than friends. Watch your family too. Not just your friends, your family, bro. Your family, son. Deadass. And I slept in the car for like what 2 days. Yeah, I slept in the car for 2 days. It was snowing. It was all types of mess. And after that first job, he didn't call me and check on me. He kept calling around trying to see where I was at and shit. But I didn't tell him nothing. And then he kept gossiping, telling me, he kept gossiping at that time when after I left. He kept gossiping, saying, "Oh, he's hanging with bad friends. That's why he's influenced like that." Sorry, guys. That's why he's influenced like that. That's why he's doing all this mess. That's why he's acting like this. It's all a lie. It's all a lie and everything. And I got really hot. I used to blow up on him. I used to really blow up on dude because I was so mad because he used to say shit to me that used to piss me off. Especially that bitch he got. That bitch, excuse me, especially got like that lady he got. His wife he got. I hate that lady. I still hate that lady because that's how people do you. And then when I was maybe years after that, they tried talking to me. I didn't want to fuck with them no more. All of them, even my little sister. Even my little sister was talking shit about me. He had my little sister talk shit about me. You feel me? And I didn't like that shit. He had my little sister go around saying shit about, everything he's saying is not true about my mom and stuff. This and that. He's this and that. He's this and that. I don't even talk to my little sister no more, son. I don't even like my little sister. Sadly, I still love her, but it's like I can't be around you. I can't fuck with you. I can't. I hope you see this, but this is what it is. I can't mess with you no more, Anna. I'm sorry about that. You're not really my little sister no more after that shit. You feel me? because I heard you talking shit about me. You're 13, 14. You feel me? You don't really do that. You're not supposed to do that. But that's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel. So yeah, guys, my bad. Um, what else? What else? What was it? It was when I got homeless. Oh yeah, I stayed at my cousin's house for like maybe a couple 2 weeks. I kept working at Zara and stuff, and then he found out because he kept calling around. I didn't see him. I didn't see him after that. He was just a bunch of gossip and bullshit. And then my brothers came in town to visit and stuff. So, and they had a round. They didn't have no round trip. So we just all like I decided to go back to Florida. Yeah, I decided, after all that shit, I decided to go back to Florida and stay there. I was depressed at that time when I went back to Florida. I was depressed. I was sad. I was going through it. You know, it was hard, man. It was hard. But more of the story is, man, like he really messed up. He really at that time he really made my life really living hell at that time, man. I was really going through something. I was really going through a lot. I was really going through a lot, and it was hard, But you bounce back to those things, yo. I just wanted to tell y'all the story and tell you what it is, what was going on in my life, and have more conversation with this in this vlog stuff. 'Cause this is my first story time, and more story times to come. I got a lot of stories that like I know that really like maybe a different person how I am today. You feel me? So, thank you for guys watching the video. Like and subscribe. More videos to come, and then you guys have a nice day.